Dargai is one of the administrative area of the Malakand district, other being the Batkila in Pakistan's northwestern KPK province. Located on the main highway from Peshawar to Swat, Dir, and Chitral. The town of Dargai is experiencing an economic revival due to its well-known status as a hub for trade between the upper regions of Pakistan and the lower regions of KPK. It is also acknowledged economically as a major market for timber and historically as the last train station into northern Pakistan. Dargai was part of the Malakand Agency tribal area until 1970, when the former princely states of Chitral, Dir and Swat were amalgamated into the Malakand division, which was in turn divided into districts, one of which was the Malakand Protected Area, known as Malakand District. In 2000, the Malakand division was abolished, and despite constitutional changes since 1970, the expression Malakand Agency is sometimes still used as a name for the entire area of the former agency. History of Dargai. The British commenced their campaign against Malakand in 1852, and Dargai became well known for its battles during their rule. First, the British conducted a campaign against the Pashtun Monkheel tribe, and a large battle took place at Brangar. Owing to its defenders being only a small band of poorly armed mujahideen, the Utmankheel were subdued. In March 1852, a brigade was sent after them under the command of Lord Clyde, which raided Dargai and Karki, small villages of the Ranazai tribe at the bottom of the Malakand Pass. The attackers were well equipped with artillery, so the Ranazais accepted a ransom of Rs 5,000 and thereafter proclaimed jihad or holy war in the Buner Valley, at that time ruled by Syed Akbar Shah Badshah. The British felt threatened by Badshah and made an unsuccessful attempt to take the valley.
Swat ruler Khan Sahib, Sidhu Baba, died in 1877, and the following year the British commander took a strong force and entered Ranazai territory via Pulay and Shirkhana at the southern boundary of the Malakand Agency, when the Ranazais once more resorted to arbitration. In 1895, British Army Major Sir Arlo along with Colonel Kelly started a war against Umar Khan, a Sardar and politician whom Winston Churchill called the Afghan Napoleon. The British camped at Dargai and Karki before a huge battle in the Malakand Pass, during which the Swat Ranazais displayed great valor. On September 12, 1895, an agreement was signed between the British and the Swat Ranazais. The Second Battle of Malakand took place in 1897 during a period of Swat Ranazais resistance, when even the Pughtun women came out to fight. History records the valor of a woman belonging to a respectable family of Daryaladand who fought day and night, as well as provided food and water to the Mujahideen, and who died with her sword drawn. She is buried on the outskirts of Daryaladand village, where the people refer to her as Shahida Abai, martyred grandmother. Hazrat Sadullah Khan, alias Sar Torfikir, bareheaded Fakir, also known as Mullah Mastan or the Mad Mullah by the British, was a tribesman of the Buner Swat. When the British seized Amendara, Sar Torfikir marched from Landakai towards Tana. The British proceeded to Daryaladand and the Batkila. They bypassed the British troops at Amendara and decided to raid Malakand, where they defeated the British. Later, the Sikhs joined the British, but they were still beaten by the Mujahideen. When the battle ended, a large number of British and Sikhs had been killed or captured, and a large quantity of arms and ammunition seized. 19 Mujahideen were killed, including Sar Torfikir. His tomb stands at the bottom of Elephant Pass, Hapitara, to the south of the village of Zulamkot in Daryaladand in Malakand.
Later on, the British formed a new force known as the Malakand Field Force to deal with the tribes of Malakand, a force in which Winston Churchill was a second lieutenant. He was also the editor of the Daily Civil and Military Gazette. The Malakand Field Force raided many villages in Malakand, including Swat, Dir, and Chitral. Thereafter, British rule gradually enveloped the whole area. In recent history, specifically November 2006, insurgents attacked a group of soldiers during their parade. Many were killed and many more still were injured. The civilians in the surrounding area quickly drove the injured soldiers to the hospital, thereby saving many lives. The people of Dargai are also known for providing water, refreshment, and even accommodation in their own homes to people fleeing the violence in the north from 2009 to 2012, and also to people escaping the floods in July of 2010.